Hope we are all doing fine. I decided tonight, Timothy's over on the vomitorium being interviewed. I'm not sure whether Metal's going to be here tonight. So, and I'm probably not going to be able to do High Noon tomorrow, so I figured I would work on Canadian Shield, number 2, page 5, getting the coloring done on it. So, let's go. Let's go, Joe! Okay, so let's look. Panel 1 appears to be all done. So it looks like I said, everything looks to be in order for panel 1. Well, of course, we need to do shading and put the background in, but I mean the colors for the Canadian Shield. So we're going to lock up panel 1, unlock panel 2. Get in here a bit. All the edges for the red put in. Turn me down, letter. Okay. Hopefully we get things, all the red and all the white. Hopefully we'll get this whole page, the edges all done properly. Okay, so now we do some lacing. We should make this eraser a bit small. Don't go too far into the coloring. I accidentally messed up there. Missed here. Of course, missed a little bit here. Oh, there we go. Hello to everybody who's come in. How is everybody doing this fine evening? Oh wow, the upstairs neighbors are awfully loud tonight. Seems like they're running and jumping about. And all this. White. There's some red. I just noticed I missed. Got the white though. All the white. Put in. I just need to do a little bit of. Looks like I missed another spot of red. I hate that. I don't know how you. It's always missing just one little piece here or there. Grab the green from here. That's not down. Okay, so let's put extra input in, out. Okay, I think we got it all. Crap. I just did that red on the white layer. There we go. Well, I think that's good. I guess on to the next panel. Well, There we go. Let's see, I missed a couple spots on the red on the face. I think I got everything again. Bring me a drink of water, Mom. Please. Hello, Rebellious Pastry. How are you tonight? Good. You're almost at 100 subs? Awesome. How can you sustain 3 streams a day? I only do 2. I do a quick short verse of the day. And then it's only 2 others. One at noon and one for about 2 hours, and then one at 10 for about 2 hours, 10 Eastern PM. And there's the big thing. It's just limiting. Most of the time, I limit it to the 2 hours, and I don't go beyond that. Yeah, I'll admit there's the odd time where I go over, for various reasons. And that would probably, it's not exactly, but it'd be no different than having that. And fortunately or unfortunately, I don't have a full-time job at the moment either, so, that sort of helps too. I don't even have a part-time job. This is my job, although I'm not making little to no money depending on things. But Although I'll admit, sometimes I don't feel like uh, doing it. I just want to listen at the moment. Well, that could have been twofold. I wasn't saying much, Travis. And I forgot to put my thing back on. I just went to grab a drink of water. So instead of staring at nothing, I let people look at some fan art. Which I'm gonna add some more stuff to. How are you today, anyways, Travis? Oh, that's good. So are Timothy and Metal done yet, or are they still going for their interview? Or do you know? I don't think they're done yet. I haven't watched, but I can still hear them talking. Yeah, I figured even if you had uh, weren't watching, you might be able to hear them talking. So I did log into what's the name of it, and I forgot to try and find you on it. That's okay. I give you the wrong name because I think friends requests have to be done through the social club. I forget exactly how we did it. I actually gotta watch that stream, that part again. Where we finally figured it out. Because I don't think we did it through the social club. I think we tried. I don't think that's what worked. Could be wrong though. Although I did get myself yesterday Ark because they had it on cheap. I'm not sure whether that's one you play or not. I don't play it yet. I've been interested, but I have to uninstall a lot to fit it on this laptop right now. If I got it. Yeah, I understand that. If we do that, it comes off. But every single layer that I deselect and select back, I'm probably going to get an external hard drive soon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of uninstalling and reinstalling a bunch of the games that I've put on. Hey, Art of Raid, a bunch of the games that I've started playing, putting them onto my hard drive or my external hard drive. What's new, Willie? Although regarding Red Dead, I did find a good region for hunting. Cool. I've killed a few deer, 2 or 3. Sold the stuff. I've been selling stuff, picking up herbs from the doctor, selling them to him. Not making a lot yet, but not much new here. Says Willie DeReed. Hey Matthew, how are you? I found an area of elks, bighorns, turkeys, rabbits, but you gotta be careful because there are also 2 bears around there too. Ah, where was this in the game? What region? Because I ended up going to like Valentine City for. Oh, I know why. Because there was a doctor there to sell the herbs too. There was no doctors in Tumbleweed or whatever. Up north of Blackwater in the mountains, not too far west of the wound, you get herbs from is. I'll have to try that out in the next Wednesday sometime. What's new, Matthew? The problem is metal still needs better clothes to deal with the cold up there. Yeah, even where I am right now, there's lots of snow and all that. And the cold, even with that jacket I had on it, it was the cold was affecting me, my character. Just been forever since I stopped by to say hello. I'm getting ready to tuck into some art, or maybe some writing, not sure which. Cool. As you can see, Matthew, I am working on page 5. Might not know it's page 5, but this is the color, doing the colors for page 5 of the Canadian Shield, number 2. Yeah, it seems like the best thing for the cold is gloves for some reason. Oh. Probably gonna get. I'll probably go do some of the shooting up there, because if I can make some money at, killing it stuff and bringing it back to town and selling it. So I might have to buy some gloves. I don't even know. I don't even think I've looked into how much gloves cost. I think the outfit you got with the coupon should have come with a pair. Well, I think most everything I have, except for maybe the jacket. Even my jacket, I think. Did my jacket come with it? Because I made it all up in a bunch of it up in character creation. I don't know whether I put gloves on them or not. I don't think I did. For some dumb reason. Then again, it might not have been dumb. It might have been just that they didn't allow it. I always prefer mittens for the cold. Solution, I'm going to color. Sounds like a good solution. Don't do either of the things that you're thinking about. Do something completely different. Okay, so look up here. Try to figure out exactly what's going on here. There we go. Okay, I just heard him signing off. He'll probably sort things out with Tim. Then get something to eat, hop on real quick. Cool. Unless Tim leaves, like the second they're done. He's been known to do that. Actually, I think that's what happened. He's already getting food, so it shouldn't be much longer. Yeah. Hey, Timothy! Speak of the not devil. Oh, Timothy, I was going to bring this up on the show if you were on, but I was looking at your campaign today. You have say you're fulfilling in February of this year. Your campaign's going to be ending at this point, right as that begins, and that's not going to give you a second month. You might want to think of putting that off, and then the time that even if you do just the 1 month, the time that it's going to take to get your money and get the comics printed into you. So I don't know what you're doing, but I just thought I'd mention it. Yeah, you can extend 30 days. I know, but yeah. Let me show you what I mean. Wait, be right back. Hey, Eagle. Oh, yeah, I will. Because it says estimated shipping February 2021. Okay, well, I'm waiting for you to come back. I'll continue coloring. Okay. Browsers. Yeah, see, right here it says estimated shipping. That means when you plan at the estimate time when you will plan on shipping. So you've got February 2021 for all these. And seeing as how you basically started in, January, the beginning of January, end of December, you might want to hide duplicate all these, hide these ones, and put ones with further deadline. If you're going to be ending at, say, the end of February, February, you probably want to say at least April, I would guess. That's just to give yourself a little wiggle room. I'm not sure how much of the comic you've got done. I think you said you. No, once somebody's claimed it, you can't edit it, Timothy.
No, but can't you hide it and then just put a new one?
Yeah, okay. That's what I was suggesting you do. Just duplicate them all, hide the ones that have already been claimed, contact those. But I was just about to say this: contact those people and let them know that was a mistake, and let them know the new time for estimated shipping. Yeah, because if you duplicate them, all you have to do is change the date, from February to whatever month you want. I would suggest minimum April, May, but that's up to you which date you want. And I was just on his thing today, and I happened to notice he had February this year as his estimated shipping date. And if he's going 2 months, that's the end of February. Sort of hard to do that.
Yeah.
And if it was on tonight, I was going to bring it up, but since he's in the chat, it's the easiest way.
So, other than looking at this thing, what you doing today?
I got myself Ark, played it. Well, actually, I got that yesterday. Played it a little bit. Packed up a whole bunch of my house because they're spraying for bed bugs in my apartment building. The whole thing, so. So it's like. And we got a notice like Saturday saying, yeah, they're coming Tuesday.
That's a little short notice.
This is Melvin by Timothy Olsen in the chat there. Matthew. Well, he's doing good. He's up at 196. That's up from a little bit earlier I saw today, too. Hopefully we can have Timothy on next week and go over it. Although I'm not sure how much of his campaign you went over with him. I was listening for.
Oh no, we didn't go over the campaign at all. That's not what my show's about. So you've free reign.
Yeah.
I'll even help.
Yeah.
No, mine's more of like a one-on-one interview about people's projects and their passions and stuff, and it's partially about the person, partially about what they're working on.
Yeah.
So we had a pretty good time. He did good.
Yeah.
I didn't surprise him with any too hard-hitting questions. It's mostly philosophical things like that, things that have to do with the story, it influences everything.
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of it, but when basically around the time my show started is when I stopped.
Yeah. Well, there will be a the VOD as well as an audio version if you ever want to go and finish it.
Yeah. So how is your day?
Other than that, it's been pretty good. No, not to downplay that. I mean, I enjoyed the interview. I always do, but clearly you could see that, so it's the rest of the day that matters. It's been pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Got some exercise earlier. Doing an interview kind of counts as working on something. I had to prepare for it. I didn't finish my notes last night, so I had to do some last-minute things. Yeah. And now I'm kind of just chilling here for a bit before I get started working on some other things later tonight.
Yeah, chilling here for the next hour or so.
You know me. If I'm not working on something, it's something else.
Yeah. Yeah, having a sketchbook, and that's why. Well, two reasons. A, I was hoping to have Timothy on tonight, but he said he was on with you, so.
Yeah, because the Hypogeum is to schedule as long as it's not during a time that I normally run a show, and he picked Monday at that time, so it's like, I'm free technically,
Okay, he says, Rick, you can change the estimated delivery times. I just did it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could have sworn you couldn't, but hey, well, if you can, it's all the better. Matthew says, hey, Metal.
Hey, Matt.
So maybe I should let people know about the change. Yeah, that's, no matter what, I'd say let people know about the change. I think all you should have to, I was going to say you should just maybe do it as an update, but maybe you should get the emails of the people that have already gotten it and let them know. Just email them directly. Or as, a CC email. That way you send it out to everybody at the same time.
I mean, if he's changing the date at all, it probably should just be an update to let everyone know.
Yeah. Well, I just say that because some people would not necessarily see the update. Although, if you put something like
they
that
don't email the updates to you? I thought they did.
Yeah, well, that's what I was just thinking. Yeah, they do, but some people don't necessarily pay attention to them too.
Oh yeah, the email I use for that I check maybe once a week.
Oh yeah, he was able to cut it out and put a further date. Well, that was good. Yeah. Sometimes it's easy to miss these things. Hope there is no refunds. Yeah. Well, I don't. You're telling people. You're getting out there. You're telling people. You realize that fairly soon it was just. How do we say it? Just a small little slip, and it is only by a couple months. So I don't think that's going to matter to many people.
No, you just start messing with time and be like, I meant to say I'm fulfilling in February of last year.
Hey,
Check under your bed.
Hey, Rebel, how are you tonight?
And then they look under their bed and there's actually a fully finished copy of Melvin already sitting there. Like, what is he, a wizard? Huh.
Oh, okay, just hanging out, drifting from stream to stream. Did you see the changes I made? Yeah, I just checked. Are you talking to Rebel or are you talking to me? I went and looked. Yeah, and I saw the changes if you were talking to me. For the.
Well, I think he's talking to Rebel because he was telling me that Larry helped him with some stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, always fulfilling yesteryear. They'll never see it coming.
I got all that.
Yeah. Speaking of Timothy, I forgot to ask you because you have this tendency to like dip out the second the show ends. You've noticed that, right, Rick?
Yeah. Well, I was asking Buck whether you were done and all that. When he first came in the chat, and it's like, no, they're still going. I can still hear him talking. And then he said that you were wrapping up, and he said, oh well, he's probably going to talk with Timothy a few minutes, and then go get something to eat, and then hop on. And I'm like, yeah, well, Timothy's probably going to leave in 2 seconds after they're off.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was going to ask him, though, I didn't get the chance to ask what he thought of the interview. It's been a while since I've done something like that, but in the past, people told me they really like my style of doing things, and I know he tends to be a little uncomfortable in interviews, and I hope it helped.
Is it the customer's fault for not knowing you fulfilled before they ordered? Oh, what did you forget to ask?
Yeah. No, he's a bit in the past. He'll probably hear my question like a second or two.
Yeah. He's probably typing his answer as we speak.
Oh, he said it was fun. Good. But most people that listened to the old program told me that their favorite show was my interview show. They thought it fit me a lot. I'm trying to schedule more people since you got the vomitorium rolling on the ground again. So, if anybody's got something passionate to talk about, whether it's a project, a field of practice or study or anything that they could talk about for at least an hour, and it would be interesting, let me know. We'll schedule. Can basically be any time, any day, as long as I don't have a normally scheduled program going on at that time.
Yeah. I will probably get to do something when I'm doing Snowdrift in the Canadian Shield too. I'm not going to do it for the coloring book.
Oh, that's like hit me up next week. Oh yeah, totally. I'm just trying to get passions and interest out into the world. That's what that program's for. and we do it in a fun way. I even kind of have like almost a lightning round type thing at the end. So it's not just all seriousness the whole time, with a bit of comedic relief. We actually have some fun at the end. The best way to deal with drawing an awkward god is to just put it in a position to where it's just a silhouette.
Yeah, that's what. Well, he's not doing it every single time, but
Hey, anytime you can get away with it and it doesn't look bad. I always ask myself when I'm drawing any panels, like, is there something I can get away with just making a silhouette in this panel?
yeah.
Most of the time, it's a no, but anytime that I can, I'm leaping to that opportunity.
I guess that's good. I don't know. Oh, and I was saying before, not that I expect you to get it, obviously, but I got the Arc Evolved thing.
Oh, yeah.
It was on for $12, so it's like, I get the money in my PayPal. I shouldn't, but normally it's whatever. Heck, I like The Sims, and they've got The Sims 4 on for like $3.50. So,
Yeah, but The Sims 4 is awful.
it
You have a
is.
good character editor, though. Like, you can make pretty precise, like, characters. But as far as, like, mechanics, I'd rather go back to, like, The Sims 2. The Sims 2 just functioned a lot better. And the good thing about The Sims 2 is that there is an extensive creator database of custom stuff that you can use for mods and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think probably 3 as well by now.
Yeah, 3 has about as much. 4, not so much, but that's because there's a lot more programming restrictions to 4, especially with the way that EA handled like online connectivity, and there's a much bigger store to 4. So there's a lot more stuff, but also it's more expensive to get everything. I think The Sims 2 is still the best Sims.
Yeah. I got I got The Sims 1 originally, and then I got what do I got for it? Oh, that's his teeth. And I got a few of the expansion packs. I got a few of the expansion packs for number 2. But I bought this old collector's edition, whatever, after like Sims 2 or 3 was out sometime. And it's got all the expansion packs for number 1.
Oh yeah, I did that with 2 at one point. I have every DLC for 2,
Yeah.
and I remember one time I made a Mario Party house, so it's like all 8 of the main characters you could play in the Mario Party games, and Daisy became very depressed and set the whole house on fire when everybody was inside of it. And there was just Daisy at the end. I'm like, man, I don't know what to do with this. I mean, Daisy's best girl too. Like, why would you do this, Daisy? Why would you betray me?
crazy, for sure. But you know, for $3, and I think it was $3.50 Canadian, can't really go wrong. So I might end up spending.
Yeah. Okay, we're. In the meantime, I'm also editing in the background, so if I make random noises because I'm thinking, don't mind me.
I'll try not to. So what has everybody out there been up to today? Oh yeah, and that means also tomorrow. Again, why I'm doing this tonight is I'm probably not going to have by noon tomorrow, depending on what time they come. If they come early, and I can get to where I'm going for 4 or 5 hours, I might have high noon there. Bring my camera and all that. And do it off my laptop.
Dang, I just realized the recording missed some of the end. But it was in the non-important part, so I don't mind losing it. And it sadly ended at a really good line, so I think that probably works out.
Well, that's good. I like the way he does sort of the shading here, but sometimes it makes it hard to tell the actual, some of the lines that are supposed to be in there.
Well, you know, Rick, as a colorist, you have to figure out how to imply the lines.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of your job.
No, what I mean, if you look at where I'm doing right now, coloring.
Yeah, I see it.
Normally there's like a jagged thing here, and I'm not sure where he put the jaggedness in all the.
Yeah, but that's not too important. What's important is where you, coloring it, decide where the jaggedness is.
Yeah.
Because that's what art is, an illusion, right? It's like a magic trick. Nobody needs to see the process that goes into it. You just need to make sure what the audience sees at the end is the product you want them to see.
Yeah. Hey, chili dog. Chill with dog.
Yeah. Eagle. He only just now showed up?
No, he showed up a little bit just before you got here.
Oh, yeah, I see him now. Wedged in between Timothy's stuff. Eagle is everywhere, and yet nowhere at the same time. Matt's taken off. Catch you later.
Later, Matt. Have a good day. Have a good job coloring. I said hello, but I just started listening.
I do that a lot. Like, I'll come in and I'll leave a dab just to let people know that I stopped by to the stream. And then maybe later, if I have time, I'll jump back in and actually watch. Like with Scribbattle earlier, I hopped in, I think I left a dab. And then I kind of just left it on in the background on my phone because I had to get ready for stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they changed up the topic tonight for Scribbattle, so I might have went sooner if I would have known. I'm not sure how well I would have done, but, I would have been there before the last round, Might have been able to pick up some points for the season.
Well, see, that's another thing that, like, discourages me from wanting to make sure that I'm there is because I don't really care about the season score. Like, that doesn't mean anything to me. And I know that's the new way that he's doing it, but it's like, man, for me as an individual, that doesn't incentivize me to play. Now, for the people that it does matter, it's a good way to make sure that they do come back. It's a decent way to get recurring users. You just got to attract the type of person who cares about that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I did peek over and look at some of the stuff being drawn. They were all pretty easy to guess. I saw some like Cuphead, Shantae. I think Sweet Tooth was like the first one. I didn't see everything though.
What does he total the score at the end of the season? Oh, everybody's guessing, and whoever gets the highest score all season, like all their scores added together, gets a buckler hat.
Because those hats do look pretty sweet. Don't get me wrong. Eagle wants an assassin versus assassin, so maybe Snowdrift versus someone else.
Well, if Eagle wants to do some sort of something like that, that's not going to be canon.
Yeah. So like Snowdrift versus Sub-Zero.
Well, he might be better to pick somebody in my universe. I don't know.
Well, if it's not canon,
Yeah. Well, I just don't know if I'm putting it up on well, if he wants me to draw it, I guess that's my point. If I'm going to put it up on Webtoons.
Oh, is that what he's suggesting for?
Well, I don't know whether he's suggesting for that, but I'm suggesting if
I
he
thought
wants.
he just wanted to see it. Period.
I'm just suggesting if he wants to write it a 2 or 3 panel thing, and if I like it, I will draw it up and put it up on Webtoons. That's the whole Webtoons thing is my suggestion. So I cannot accept anything Snowdrift as anything else but Assassin.
Yes, assassin does have 2 of that word in there. Yeah, Eagle, they are drawing on the same canvas, technically. They're using that Aggie.io.
The word spelled ass twice. Yeah, you heard that. That can be the cover for Timothy 2 Fail Mail Assassins.
Well, I mean, it technically can't be broken up that way because you're missing an S.
Or he's got an extra S. Assassin? Assassin.
Yeah, if the middle one was just as, like you're comparing them, that would work.
I'm not sure whether it's. Damn it, Metal. You ruined my vision.
So what I do,
Ass versus ass in. The title of comic. Says Eagle. This is probably a bad idea.
Oh, it's definitely a bad idea, which is why you should go with it. You know, it's the mark of a true creator to take something like that's a horrible idea and turn it into something good.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Not too many people are able to do that. Yes, or be like Rick and kill it fast. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it's not a cool idea anymore. It was ruined. We'll never speak of it again. It says Timothy. If Rick mentions it, we just make him think he dreamed. I think that would be a little bit impossible. Because I would have the proof of this stream, you know.
What if we made you think that the stream was just a dream?
But then I could come back to it and prove it wasn't.
What if you're still in the dream?
It's the dream that never, ever, ever ends. It just goes on
What did
and
they
on
say?
and on, my friend.
Life is but a dream.
True. But whose dream is it?
I'm assuming the person rowing the boat.
That seems like a good assumption. Just deny it too. Question yourself. I agree with you. I agree with that too, Eagle. No matter what streams he has, we just find out. We can retract him.
No matter what stream it is, just go down merrily.
Well, see,
yes,
there.
Rick, I'm sticking to this row your boat bit.
See, Eagle, therein lies your problem. Well, actually, no. I was going to say therein lies the problem, but the problem is it's not in Discord at the moment. I got to correct that. We need to have the records. Although it won't help for this stream. But it'll have me talking and reading out the things. Or, Eagle, this is a total bore rower. You'll forget which one you will wait for. That is probably true, Eagle. actually, what would be more correct is I won't waste a lot of time looking for it. I'll waste a little bit of time. I can't even tell right now whether he's erased his comments or not, because they show up on the restream. They don't show up.
Oh no, they're still in YouTube for now.
Yeah.
The real question is, has he even touched them in the Discord? Is it even going through the Discord? Is it fixed? No, it doesn't look like it.
And Timothy, as for what your message should be about the delivery date, just say, plain and simple, I accidentally put, February instead of April. Sorry about the confusion. Something simple and to the point. Sorry, I meant boat.
Oh, cool. Audio version of the podcast has been uploaded.
You could have told me that. You could have told me on Twitter message. Yeah, but it's easier to speak than to type. Timothy?
For some people.
For me.
For some people, they get so anxious about saying anything to anyone, it's just easier for them to type it.
Yeah, well, that's when I want to ask a girl that's easier. Although, not the best way.
I don't know if it'd be easier. It might be more convenient, but it might actually be harder to ask a girl out that way and actually get a good response.
Well, that's true, but what I more mean is, I can actually, do it, send it, and, oh crap, I sent it, I can't delete it now.
Yeah.
Instead of, fumbling and bumbling, in front of her, like trying to ask her out, and, trying to work up the courage and never getting it done.
Oh, what you need is a little liquid courage. And I think Mr. Higgins wants to help you out with that.
Yeah. Mr. Higgins can think that I'm going to go drinking. I won't. I'll have pop all night long. I won't drink. I won't drink booze. Yes, I am, Timothy. At times I am very lazy. Plus, you were right here in the chat anyway.
There's a group of people. They're taking bets. They're never going to find out the answer. They want to know what kind of drunk you are.
Because I've been to family events and all that. I've been around all kinds of people that have drank before. And I just have pop. I've been to some bars with friends or whatever that had gigs or whatever, that did the music thing. Having a drink of, I don't fault anybody who does, have a beer or whatever, or wine or whatever. But it's not my thing. The closest I've come to drinking alcohol is I was at my buddy's wedding, and I had a couple small sips of champagne or wine, for a toast or whatever.
Oh, usually when I do drink, it's a single glass on like a rare celebratory occasion. But I will. It'd usually either be like a glass of wine or like a glass of bourbon. That's about it.
No.
Nothing more. I don't even like being buzzed. Like, nobody's going to see me drunk either. But there's also a really good reason that I might be a very violent and dangerous person if I was drunk.
Don't know what I'd be like drunk. My mom was a drinker for a while. When I was younger, I don't think it affected me, and she didn't, or anything like that. She wasn't. In her words, there was times that she did abuse it, yeah, but she calls herself a drunk. She'd only drink when it was there. If it wasn't there, she didn't care. So she would say she wasn't an alcoholic. She was just a drunk.
Yeah, we got like half the bets going on. Half the people think that you'd be like a lovey-dovey drunk. The other half thinks you'd be an angry drunk.
Somebody should take it. No, here's the thing. How do you put a time limit on this? I was going to say somebody should put money on the fact that I won't drink or will never drink.
That would be a better pool. It's like, let's put a time limit. How long will Rick go into the rest of his life before drinking?
And something major, not just, like, as you put it, a celebratory glass of wine.
No. We're talking like you actually have to at least get a buzz. It's almost like a Deadpool, but instead of people dying, it's Rick and not drinking.
And the question is, can I get in on it?
Well, then everybody loses because they're off because Larry Higgins comes into town and he spikes your drink when you're not looking.
Yeah, but spiking my drink doesn't count. Because unless I do it, on my own free will.
That's up for the pool to decide. Personally, I'm not participating in this pool Unless I'm the one running the books. As in, I'm not throwing money in or taking it out, but I'm willing to set odds.
I think a little both, says Timothy. He gets ripped on sea breezes. Are we supposed to be guessing people's drunk states? No! According to Metal, people have... some of the people in our little group of friends have a betting pool on what type of drunk I will be if I got
drunk. I won't say who, I won't say where, but you guys know these people.
Can we see Rick drunk on where he has to act drunk the entire game? My character? Well, nobody will do that, yeah. I don't know. Dealer probably runs it. I feel like Rick would be very different drunk. It's hard to say because they say drinking loosens your inhibitions. So all my suppressed emotions might come to the surface.
It just doesn't feel like Rick would be very... Yeah.
I don't want to know these people. They didn't We said drunk, not retarded. Oh, it depends on the drunk. Different drunks act different ways.
Yeah, if I were to be realistic, I think if you were drunk, you would be mostly the same. But you'd be talking even more. You'd be louder. And your motor reflexes would go down. And that would probably be most of the difference.
Although if somebody ticked me off while I was drunk, I might say a few nasty things. So he'd be his Red Dead character. Why, just because I shot? Metal's character because he lassoed me. So Rick will call me.
Hey, I let you go.
Yeah. After. Did you go for? I'm not sure how far you went. If Rick, there were 30 guys.
I didn't go anywhere. You literally just went off your horse and then I released you.
Oh. So Rick, there were 30 guys and you got 4.
Apparently he was counting how many you actually killed while watching.
What can I say? I'm a bad aim.
Yeah. Well, I think by process of elimination, that means I killed the rest of them.
And I still think I got more than 4. Okay, so I got most of this. Done. Now I just gotta start doing backgrounds. But it's like 11:58, so he'd be Corky from Life Goes On. It's a bullet. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you, cowpokes, about a legend. Legend of Piper. Some say he was the worst shot of the Old West.
You'd be the first one to cross the Mississippi River, and you'd be like, "I'm the best shot on this side of the Mississippi River." And you're the only shot on that side of the Mississippi River. I think the shield should watch out. He's got goo on him.
Yeah. Well, it's that time again, folks.
Is it really? Is
Yeah.
it really that time?
Yeah, it is. So you want to promote anything in metal?
Yeah, sure. Let me hop over to this thing. Oh, it still has Timothy's name there. I haven't moved Marsupial back. Yeah, so I just did an interview with Timothy about Melvin that you can go back and watch or catch the audio version, which is already on SoundCloud and should be on all of your favorite podcast listening services soon. You don't really need to watch it. The visuals were just there for the show. It's mostly just an audio program. And yeah, catch the Vomitorium on Wednesday when we get back to the normal program.
Cool. So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for Metal coming on the panel. Thanks for everybody in the chat coming by. Hopefully we will be back here sometime tomorrow.
Possibly.
Yeah. I'm hoping for, the last one. This, After Dark, and I'm also hoping for Honeymoon, but I don't know. So we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. See y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.